Hi anybody, welcome back to the channel. JaysBucket. I'm Jay. As always, got my building buddy Jay hanging out here with me whenever we're building. And I don't know about you, but I've had a pretty good Sunday so far. We got a few people in the chat. We got Lego Kid saying today's my birthday. Happy birthday to you, Lego Kid. That's awesome. Did you get any Lego for your birthday? I know I would love some Lego for my birthday. We got Open Plumbing saying hi, good evening, all. Welcome in, Open Plumbing. We got Scott. Hello, everyone. Hello, Scott. How you doing? We got Caribbean Girl. Hello, everyone. Hello, Caribbean Girl. We got CK. Hey, everyone. Happy birthday, Lego Kid. Yes, happy birthday. And then we got some more happy birthdays in the chat for Lego Kid. Open Plumbing saying hi, Jay. Hello, hello. All right. Well, I want to start off with something a little different today, and kind of different, I guess. I went to a One Piece card game tournament today, and I didn't win, but I came home with a wicked-looking card. We got a Lego Monkey D. Luffy card that I just think is awesome. Never have I ever seen any card game collab with Lego bricks. So there we go. We got the Lego Monkey D. Luffy promo, and I had literally just gotten into One Piece like a week ago, and I saw that was the promo for the upcoming tournament. I was like, yes, I need to join that. We got CK saying there's a static sound going on. I wonder if it's my fish tank. It's probably my fish tank. I do apologize for that. There's not much I can really do about it. Could be my freezer over there. I don't know. There's always things making noises. Can you not hear me because the sound is so bad? Is that what's going on? Open Plumbing saying, did we find George? George came back in the comments saying that he was sleeping. But George is not here again, actually. That is 2 weeks in a row that George is not here. Ooh. Hopefully George is doing okay. We got Matt, welcome in, saying hi everyone. Fun card. Yeah, I was super stoked for that. Super stoked for that. Hopefully George is okay. Alright, let's quickly recap last week's build. We had an epic, just an absolute beast of a mech. Dr. Ox, Tentacle Trap. This thing is crazy. I never actually found another piece that would go in here. I might have to continue searching in my stash of Lego. But I was able to fix some of the other pieces that I had missed. There was a couple angle bricks in here, and there was another piece that I actually missed on the little tiny boat. But Doc Ock Tentacle Trap is just a mongoloid of a mech. And then it came along with this little tiny boat. I'd missed a 2x4 plate in the bottom where the police officer is standing, oddly enough. I don't know how I miss all the pieces I missed, but I missed some pieces. We got the Spider-Man web coming from the back. And we got 3 more minifigures. We got the Vulture. Pretty cool wing piece on him, if you ask me. We got Spider-Man himself slinging his webs. And then we got the White Tiger. The White Tiger minifig is pretty cool as well. I like that one. I like the little horns on the top of the head. But overall, a really good build. That was a build I got out of a bulk lot. I had never built it before, and that was a pretty sweet mech. Pretty sweet. I was about to say little mech, but no, this is not a little mech. This is a behemoth of a mech compared to the mech we're going to build today. Mechs we're going to build today. No problem with sound, saying Matt. That's awesome. Good to hear. My sound is okay, St. Scott. Sweet. Matt's got some hellos. No, it's okay, just louder today. Okay, I do apologize for that. Hopefully it's not too bad. Are you on headphones? I wonder if you're on headphones. I wonder if that might be why. We got Faith and Misery saying hi. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome in, Faith and Misery. It's been a while since you've been here. Hopefully you're having a good time. Matt saying I found a Knight's Kingdom card today when I was sorting some things. Yo, that is awesome. That is pretty awesome. Scott saying welcome into Faith and Misery. Open Plumbing saying what kind of fish you got? My neighbor has got all the tropical fish, Nemo, etc. They look amazing. I have no saltwater fish. I don't think I would ever take the endeavor of getting into saltwater fish. Freshwater fish are enough to keep up on as they are, but saltwater I think is a whole different ball game. I just have a little betta fish and some ember tetras in a little 10-gallon tank here, so nothing too crazy. But it does have a sponge filter with a pump going constantly, so that could be what CK is hearing. Lego trains! Blowheed just had to get that out of his system. It's all good, Blowheed. Welcome into you. Hopefully you're having a good one. Speaking of mechs and how many mechs is too many mechs? 44%, a whopping 44% so far is saying 0 mechs is enough mechs. Wow, okay, I wasn't expecting that. But you know what? I think we're going on, like, I don't know, this is probably the 8th or 9th mech that I've built on this channel. So people are probably starting to get sick of mechs here on JaysBucket. But that's alright. 1 mech is enough for 11%. No more than 2 mechs, nobody's got that. And then another whopping 44%. So we are half and half basically there with the first place of an army of mechs. So maybe not everybody is getting sick of mechs, but we will check in at the end. Maybe these 2 mechs are going to make you more sick of mechs than you were at the beginning. Morning Blowheed. Evening. There you go. Yeah, there you go. You need all the mechs, right? Exactly. All the mechs. So today we got a little bit of a special stream. We spun the wheel last week and we landed on these 2 mechs, 76203 and 76307. Now the reason these 2 are together is, number 1, they're small sets, so we got to build more than just one. Oh, hey Buck, how's it going? Number 2, what I've started to put on the wheel is every time on the wheel we are going to have a throwback set to JaysBucket's builds of the past. So the next one on here is, and I guess technically it's always going to be this light blue square. So light blue will just reminisce of JaysBucket past builds. This was 76203 was the second set I had ever built on my live streams well over 2 years ago. And I was looking back at my streams to find what the next set would have been, 40545, which is brickheads. It's 2 little koi fish. I've got well over 200 live streams now, so this mech was built quite some time ago, probably pushing 3, maybe 3.5 years now, which is wild to me. And then we got the newer updated version, 76307, and ironically the older one has 131 pieces, and the newer one is just 101. So we're dropping 30 pieces in the newer, sleeker version of the Iron Man mech, and we will see which one we like better in the end here. So I will throw on the building side of the piece side of the camera here. Blowheat saying, I heard BAM sells a brick separator tool, not from Lego. You familiar? Ooh, I don't know. We were actually talking about brick separating tools last stream or the stream before, and how there's different kinds, and some are definitely better than others, and I think some non-Lego ones are actually some of the best ones. So actually, I think you were talking about it too. I'm going to send you a 4,000 piece locomotive to build. Must be done in one live stream. Oh my goodness. All right, well, if you actually send me that, I will dedicate a stream to you. Putting it off for the same reason. Yeah, how 4,000 piece? Whew. If we do quick math, that would be a long time. So yeah, I don't know how long that would take me, but we're gonna start off with our classic build of 76203, the Iron Man mech. Now, if I were to pick a favorite piece from each of these, I honestly think I'd have to go with, from the older one, the printed shield piece is pretty awesome. And the equivalent in the new one is a boring square. It's not a shield, so I think the old one wins there. I think I might have to go with favorite piece from the new set, which I don't know if we're even going to consider this a piece, but I think the new Iron Man helmet looks pretty cool in the new one because it's rather basic pieces in here. Like, we do have something, you know, like that, but which Blowheat, give me a name for this piece. Almost looks like a duckbill or something weird looking fella. Yeah, Blowheat, throw a name in there for that piece. There's not too many exciting pieces to choose from out of these sets. Am I going to build stuff wrong? I'm going to say, since I've already built this one, I should be a pro at it, and I'm going to build only one step wrong in the first one, and then in the second one, since I've never built it before, I could potentially build up to like 5 things wrong in that one. 24-hour Jay stream, right? I'll come help you and bring pizza so Miss Bucket doesn't have to cook for guests. Yo, that sounds amazing. I'm always down for pizza. I love me some pizza. So much I have a pizza gnome over here that he brings me pizza every once in a while. I love me some pizza. So if you love pizza, you got to have a pizza gnome around. Oh, one other thing before we start building. I was at this store that I've only been to like once before to play in this tournament thing that I was showing before. And they had some Lego Dimensions stuff. They had a little Batmobile Lego Dimensions and a little Batman Lego Dimensions. So I brought them home with me because who wouldn't? They also had some like they had Marty McFly. They had Wild Style. They had a couple there that I was like, ooh, these are some good ones. Open Plumbing saying, have you built any bigger sets, Titanic, Eiffel Tower, Death Star, etc., or do you stick with the smaller set? So the biggest set I've ever built is the map, and I never want to rebuild it ever again. So if I ever move, I'm just going to throw this in, like, I'm going to like buy one of those TV boxes, and I'm going to put the map in that to move it. Bigger sets, so like actual bigger sets that I've built, I haven't built too many recently. I own the Lion Knight's castle, which is pretty large, but it's actually still in the box. So the biggest set I've probably built on stream at least might be like, I don't know, 1,200 pieces, but I've broken that up into a couple multiple streams. I used to do multiple streams during the week. I'm going to get building here as I ramble on. Used to, and we're starting to build off by building Iron Man himself. Used to do like midweek streams where I would do a larger build and break it up into multiple streams. Potentially could get back into doing that. I'm not sure yet. Some of you might have noticed I added another little polybag build to the channel. So I was kind of excited to get back into doing those. I'm going to try and do those weekly again. So we got our little Iron Man guy. This is the old version from 2022, I believe it was. But don't generally build too big a sets over here. Actually, let's put him here because he's kind of watching us construct his mech. That's a tough one. I first saw it used as a spoiler on a rally car, but it looks like the top half of a gator's head, so I'm going to call it Gatorhead Spoiler Guy. Yeah, that is a tough one, eh? It is a weird little piece. Blowheat saying, Batman! Matt, I'm going to have to go with a good old Hawaiian pizza. I think that's going to get some controversy going in the chat, but you know what? I am a fan of pineapple on pizza. I love me some bacon, pineapple. It brings out the sweetness, and yeah, I just love it. But I also like a good barbecue chicken pizza. I'll eat a meat lovers. The only thing I really don't like on pizza is mushrooms. We're also starting this build off with a 2x4 gray plate here. Basically, as long as there's no mushrooms on the pizza, I'll eat it. But if I had to choose one, I would go with a Hawaiian pizza. And yeah, feel free to write your favorite pizza in the chat there. Let's get some controversy going on the pizza. Miss Bucket saying, bring pizza with pepperoni and green peppers, you're 100% set. That sounds like a yummy win, right? Boy, he's saying deal. What about pineapple on pizzas? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Not for me, plumbing, but I respect some people love it. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I love it. Again, controversial. But again, I'm not stuck to it has to be pineapple on pizza. I'll eat anything as long as there's really no mushrooms. And I'll even eat a pizza with mushrooms on it if it comes down to it. But I would prefer a pizza with no mushrooms. Look, I even left 2 pieces stuck together that are supposed to be stuck together. I was preparing myself for this moment years and years and years ago. Oh, Jay, take a break, would ya? You're delusional. Oh, my. That's awesome. Not for me either, saying open plumbing. That's okay. That is A-okay. Everyone likes different pizza. Completely different. That is perfectly fine. Scott saying, I like some Hawaiian pizza. Depends on who makes it. That's a good point, too. There can be bad Hawaiian pizza out there. That is for sure. That is for sure. And open plumbing, I thought about your question from last week. You asked me if there's one set I could bring back that's retired, what would it be? I have to ask you a question and let me know if this doesn't qualify. But I have been vigorously working on my Advent calendar streams, and I would love the there was an old castle, I think it was Kingdoms Advent calendar, and they only released it for I think it was 2 years. So if I could bring any set back, I think I would want to bring back the old Kingdoms Advent calendar. Does that count in your eyes as a set? And if it doesn't, then I will continue my research and try and think of something else. But I would love to get one of those old Advent calendars back from the grave. I would love that. Went to a pizza party once where they ordered nothing but Hawaiian and Canadian, and I just wanted to leave. Yeah, if you don't like Hawaiian, I would respect you wanting to leave. That's not cool. You gotta. If you're going to a pizza party, you need some diversion. Yeah. I like that open plumbing. Today I burnt my Hawaiian pizza. I should have cooked it on aloha temperature. Aloha temperature. That's a good one. If I could remember jokes, I would use that one. That's the problem with me, is I don't remember jokes. Alright, we got our little spot that Iron Man is going to be sitting in his back. Now this could be why we're like going down in a huge piece count from one of these. Like, this is the newer version, so we're basically going to sit Iron Man in here, and this is kind of what we've just built up for Iron Man to stand in his mech. So I think that's a lot of the reason why there's not as many pieces on this. Somebody is going to need to take George's job over of water time too, please. He's just a pepperoni and cheese. That's perfectly fine too. I'm good. I'm honestly good with just a cheese pizza sometimes. I will devour just a cheese pizza, no problem. That's the thing with pizza. You can't really go that wrong with pizza. It's so good. So good. Matt saying, I like Hawaiian as well. My favorite is Canadian. Okay, pepperoni, bacon, and green peppers. Yep. Well, that's how I order it. Hey, that's fine. I think a normal Canadian comes with mushrooms. But that sounds like some good pizza. I like some green peppers on pizza. In all fairness, I used to work at a pizza store, so I would come up with some crazy pizza concoctions. Like, I would do like the butter on the crust and the garlic spread around it, and oh yeah, I could come up with some pretty good pizza. All right, so I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it's gonna stand up like this. I did notice we have the same kind of front armor piece here. One's in gold, one's in red. So personally, the old one in gold is already winning me over more than the one in red. I like black olives on my pizza. Okay, I don't think I've had black olives too many times on a pizza. Creator F40. I have it, so I don't need it, but I'd buy another one. Okay, Creator F40. Open Plumbing saying yes, that counts. Sweet, thank you. Because I was hoping it would count. Because like, man, there were some good little builds in that thing. So good that I want to try and like recreate some of them for my own streams this year. Might not happen this year, but I want to get into super old advent calendar builds. All right, here we go. Talking about that piece, we're gonna take it and our shield piece. We're gonna add that on there, and this clips in here. This is a nice little, I guess, little cockpit area for Iron Man to sit in. Doesn't open very far. I didn't remember that too much, but basically we have the little area that Iron Man's gonna control his mech from. Ready to go. Blowheat saying I got a pizza oven thing for Christmas one year. Through a pizza party, everyone got to make their own pizza. Fantastic. Oh, that sounds really fun. Only problem is we didn't know how to work the pizza oven properly and ended up burning the crap out of everything. Oh boy. Well, then you just move to the regular oven, I guess. But the pizza party idea sounds really fun. Just come over, make your own pizza. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Add some board games or some Lego. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. I'd rather a cheese pizza from Costco over their pepperoni, saying CK. Okay, yeah. That's fair. Specifically Costco, I'm guessing. Buck saying pepperoni, bacon, and hot peppers. Ooh, some hot peppers on pizza is definitely good. Even with the Hawaiian, if you add the hot peppers on a Hawaiian, the sweet and the hot, ooh, that's actually really nice too. How many cheeses we talking about? Yeah, you can do like a single cheese, a 4 cheese, a 3 cheese. You can get fancy with the cheeses. What comes on a Canadian pizza? Not heard of that before. I believe the traditional Canadian is pepperoni, mushroom, and bacon. I believe there might be the peppers in there as well, but I believe that's like a traditional Canadian pizza. And yes, we are weird and have our own types of pizzas. Faith and Misery, meat lovers all day long for me. No problem with that. Love me a good meat lovers. CK, I'm not sure what Costco does, but it's very greasy, so I'd rather no extra pepperoni, but I like my pepperoni and cheese. Okay, so just a little too much grease on the Costco one. Friend of mine used to own a pizza franchise. Oh my, that's a dangerous friend. And when me and friends would come in and it wasn't busy, they'd let us wash up because of that, more important than me not working there, and make my own. Yeah, that's a dangerous friend to have. Someone who owns a pizza store, yikes. Canadian pizza, bacon, pepperoni, mushrooms. Yes, that's what I thought it was, that traditional one. Pizza with as much of as many toppings as I want. Oh my goodness, just overload the toppings on some pizza there. Pizza, was it pizza? Okay, pizza's pretty good. I remember when Pizza Hut used to do a buffet, and that was so good. I used to love going into the Pizza Hut buffet. I didn't necessarily like Pizza Hut pizza too much, but their buffet was really good. I see you, Blowheat. Thank you. Pizza Open Plumbing, can you remember the set number of that advent calendar? I can get it for you in a quick second. The thing I love about Bricklink is you can just type in like advent calendar, and it basically brings it right up for you. So the set number is 7952. 7952 for the Kingdom's advent calendar. Specifically Costco. Yes, saying CK. Hawaiian pizza with hot peppers is called a Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Really? I did not know that. If that's actually true, I did not know that. A Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Are you going to give some context as to why, or... Alright, we're going to add some little leggy pieces onto this guy. Little legs. And then we'll continue adding to the legs. Oh, Scott just noticed Buck is here. There we go. Ooh, the lunch buffet. Yes, the lunch buffet was so good. I loved it. I can't remember if it was like, I didn't go there a lot, so I feel like it might have been a little more on the expensive side. But man, when I went there, it was really yummy. Like all the little golden ingots on this fella as well. So we got some golden ingots, we got some translucent blue, really cool pieces here. And this is a little kneecap. We got a little kneecap. Did I build it wrong? I did build it wrong. Or did I add it on wrong? No, I didn't build it wrong. I added it on wrong. There we go. That's a proper kneecap. We had that and a sundae bar. Oh yeah. Yeah, the sundae bar was pretty good as well. Got your money's worth every time, right? He's a spicy Hawaiian. There you go. There you go. He's a spicy Hawaiian. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Hot peppers on your Hawaiian pizza. Alright, we'll add this first. Another golden ingot. I like how the golden ingots kind of go on the outside there. Looking pretty cool. I think we're going to build some feet up here. One thing I didn't do with this set is make sure all the pieces were here, so I'm really hoping they all are. They should be. When I'm not losing my Lego, I'm usually pretty good at putting them back in the same bag with all the other pieces. We have a foot. We have an Iron Man mech foot. I don't remember the price. We used to go after high school, so couldn't have been too expensive. Yeah, that makes sense, because that would have been around probably the time I was going as well. And, yeah, couldn't have been that much if it was in and around that era. Open Plumbing, I'm pretty sure they stopped the lunch buffet at the Pizza Hut stores in the UK. Have they still got them? No, they stopped the lunch buffet here quite a while ago, actually. It's pretty sad. I would love to have that continue going. There we go. We got some Iron Man mech feet. And yeah, a couple arms. We'll be good to go here. Yeah, that is something. If they brought that back, I would indulge in a Pizza Hut buffet again. I don't think so. Our Pizza closed down a decade ago. Now it's just a downtown building with a hat for a roof. Yeah. Does anyone remember 2-for-1 pizza? Yeah, it was 2 pizzas for the price of 1. That was the best when it was around. Yeah, or 5-5-5, I think. 3 mediums for $5 each. That was pretty decent as well. Alright, we got a shoulder, a buff shoulder piece. Still remember the last time I had it before it closed, so said, oh wow, I do not. Yeah, I know, Scott. Anyone heard from George 2 weeks in a row? It is concerning. I'm hoping he's okay. He's always around. He wasn't even in the chat before it started. So I'm hoping he is all good. being post-COVID value doesn't exist anymore. It's all so expensive. Yep, you are so right. And that's why we will probably never see another Pizza Hut buffet ever again. Stand up, Iron Man. Can't fight crime on your face. More ingots. We got some up to elbow. Oh, I forgot. There's my piece I forgot. Up to elbow. Arms with this fella. Wasn't he here last week? No, he missed. He missed last week. Poor guy. I hope he's okay. Hope everything is okay with him. Perhaps he's on vacation. Yeah, it's just the odd thing is he didn't tell us he was going, and he is very, very vocal about telling us when he's not going to be there. So we do hope he's doing all right. We miss you, George. My little fingers. So we got a little hand here. Little hand. That was a sticker on there, and then he's got a blaster as a thumb on this side. So a nice little hand blaster there. Other side, I think is just a normal hand, if I'm not mistaken. Or he's got the shield. He's got the shield in this hand. There we go. Oh, I missed a second one. I missed a thumb. It wasn't his thumb's not his blaster. Blaster in there. You got the shield here. Oh, put the thumb on wrong. Oh my goodness. There we go. So he's got the shield on this side, which is looking pretty cool. I like the accent of the light translucent blue. Pop in. Don't remember if he can hold his little blasters while he's in there or not. I think he can. Yes. So the thing I really like about this mech is it's very posable with the legs. Like you can get some karate action kicks going with this. You can rip his arm off at the shoulder blade. But yeah, you can get some, you know, blasty stuff going, some shield effects going. So I really like this older style of mech. And then the newer style, what it basically does is it takes this kneecap and it makes it one piece from like here to here. So you can't pose the knee nearly as much on the newer mechs, but I still like them. But I still think I personally prefer the older mechs. But there we go. We traveled back in time. We built a mech once again that we have already built on this channel. So there you go. George was so loyal, except vacation times, right? Yeah, used to get down with my friends at the Golden Griddle. Oh, the Golden Griddle. Scott saying, I think a few Pizza Huts here are trying to go back to the old school Pizza Hut style. Yeah. Matt saying 9, 6, 7, 11, 11. Go pizza, pizza. Right? Was the jingle? Yeah. 241 still exists. Okay. Oh, CK's got a water time. Thank you. Comes the pizza here comes. Come to pizza, pizza. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Got the old jingles going. My chat snack was a butter tart, not the standard cookie. Right on. Water time, Jay. Thank you. Don't forget about 555. I don't remember that one. I think George will return. I believe George will return too. Been to Norm's yet? Norm's Pizza. I don't think I've been to Norm's Pizza. All right, we're done that one. All 53 pages of it in the books. Jay, do you prefer pre-order the advent calendars or will you get them at Costco in September? So, my fear, Matt, my fear is, will they sell out? Because the Minecraft one sold out like that. Now, I don't think there'll be a problem this year. The Marvel one, I think it might sell out because it wasn't around last year. I want to wait to go to Costco, but I don't want to miss any of them. So that's my fear is, do I pre-order them, spend a little bit extra, or do I wait, take the chance, and potentially miss out on one? Because I don't have a Toys R Us to fall back on now. I do have a Walmart, but those are my only options, is Lego, Costco, Walmart. That's it. All right, let's compare these two minifigures real quick. We just built the second Iron Man one, so they're almost like opposites of each other. They're like, you know, the old one has got red arms, the new one has gold arms. The old one has a gold body, front and back printing. The new one has a red body, front and back printing. I would say the back printing is much better on the gold one. Honestly, I think the gold figure has better printing. It's even got arm... No, it doesn't. Nope, scratch that. We got toe printing on both. I personally think the older golden figure is better. Now with the mask, I do like the new helmet, how it can open up and you can get the heads-up display picture with the helmet pushed up, whereas the old one you got to pull the helmet off to get the heads-up display going. But yeah, I think I like the actual printing of the figure better in the older version. But nonetheless, we will build the next Iron Man mech. We actually get Ultron in this set as well, so that could be another reason why the piece count is a bit lower. And I like the Ultron minifigure. I like his... I like the printing on him as well. He's got some pretty decent printing on there. Nice metallic, like he's really metallic looking. Even the back of his head has some nice detail on it. Printing on the back of the torso. I really like this minifigure, so that's a good addition to the set. But is it a good addition to take away pieces and maybe the mech's not as good? I don't know about that. Then we got a crazy long laser beam coming out of his hand here, so helps him stand up, that's for sure. Blowy saying him and Buzz Lightyear could be besties, right? Next time I'm in with Sega or calling what area I'm going, and if busy, we'll wait the line. There you go, will be worth the time. Mayo, Streamers for Life. Welcome in, Mayo. Hopefully you're having a good morning. Yes. Go to Costco when I take women on dates. Cheap hot dogs, same blow heat. I'm clearly single. That's pretty funny. Someday I will find a woman who wants to go to Costco, buy some Lego, and eat hot dogs. My standards aren't that high. You will find that person, blow heat. I promise you. I promise you. Oh, I wasn't finished building Ultron. No, she exists. She will want Lego, and she'll eat a hot dog. You know what? You could even yeah, he's got hovering, translucent powers as well. Ooh, that actually makes him stand really nice. You could even upgrade her to like a poutine or chicken and fries, chicken fingers and fries. Apparently, this build is starting off with this piece. I wasn't expecting that at all. Shimmery. Open Plumbing, what is the size of the world map? I might get it from Bricklink. It is large. It's a lot of pieces. Now they're all small, but ooh, I don't even remember its set number. World map. Set number 31203, 11,695 pieces. But although it is, I believe is it still the largest set? It was the largest set when I got it. It's a lot of small 1x1s. So do with that what you will, but it was technically the largest set by piece count at one point. Lots of small pieces though. Alright, we're going to start this mech off. Those just didn't feel like they attached goodly at all. We're going to add some more little ball bearing pieces to this. No, it's not a ball bearing. Does ketchup belong in a hot dog? Yes, it does. I believe it does. But I'm very weird and think mayonnaise belongs on a hot dog as well, so. I also put cheese on my hot dogs. So this is my hot dog process. Cook your dogs however you want to cook them. Then you slap mayo on the bun. You put the hot dog on the mayoed bun. Then you sprinkle shredded cheese on the hot dog. Then you gotta wait. You wait it out probably a minute. Let the cheese melt into the dog and the bun, and then you squirt the ketchup on there. Sorry, I was just like, what am I doing? I'm grabbing this piece and putting the printed tile on it. If you're really ambitious, you could get some relish in there too. But yeah, that's the JaysBucket way to make a hot dog. I really like how well that fits in there. Iron Man ain't going anywhere out of there. That fits like perfectly. Nice fitting area there. And I think I remember that from the Thanos mechs. I did this exact same thing where I built the old Thanos mech and the newer Thanos mech version, Ultron. The new Thanos did not come with an extra minifigure though, unlike these ones. Anyhow, yeah, that's my hot dog method. Mayo saying Miranda's money is no good at the pizzeria. Steve takes her to an SATC. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. We'll find her eating a hot dog in the Lego aisle. It's fate. There you go. Yeah, there you go. That will work. I meant to tell you. I was cleaning my keyboard this week and somehow lost my B key. I found that a 1x1 Lego block and square tile fit in the spot perfect. Okay, that's funny you say that. My son has a little piano and he broke a key off. And it like literally snapped at the back. And I'm like, oof, dude, like, I think you're done with that specific key, right? Does this guy not go out and replicate the key that he broke out of Lego, shove it in his piano, and the thing still works? And like works well. It's not attached in there by anything. It's literally just like wedged in between the other two keys, but it works. And I was like, you are a genius, bro. Like you fixed your piano. Okay, I don't know what's with this set. The pieces are not clicking together. They're not Legoing for me. Anyhow, there's my, yeah, Lego works for lots of things that you wouldn't even think about. Ooh, almost dropped a piece. Frank's red hot sauce on a hot dog. Oh yeah, there you go. Let's get all the weird hot dog things you do in the chat going. Mayo belongs on a lot of things, not Miracle Whip, real mayo. Moving on to the next comment. I like the ballpark spicy brown mustard. Ooh, that sounds a little yummy. I'm not a huge fan of like normal mustard, but I do love some like Dijon mustard, some spicy mustard, stuff like that. I'm not a huge fan of just plain old mustard though. We got some ingots, but not gold ones, just red ones. There is gold in this set, but it's different gold. It's like accenting in gold. So I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. Mrs. Bucket, upgrade to poutine, says Jay. You got this, Blowheed. Jay found one. You will find one as well, right? There you go. You like hot dogs? Want to go to Costco sometime? And Blowheed's practicing flirting. Keep it up, Blowheed. You got this. What about deep fried Mars bars? Ooh, I've never had that. Mrs. Bucket actually likes Mars bars. I'm not sure what she would think about that, but I've never had a deep fried Mars bar. This clicks in here. We got some hip action, side to side hip action, which I will give to the new Mech. Old Mech does not have any side to side hip action. We've got rotator cuff action. Is that what that is? I don't know, maybe. But no actual hip action like we do on the new one. So this new Mech might have more moves than we think. Yeah, smart kid, right? I had one in Scotland, was yummy, about the deep fried Mars bar. I have never. Should I try the deep fried Mars bar? Is that something that I feel that you feel I need to try? We got a kneecap basically going here. Now we're gonna build this right. I don't belong on hot dogs. CATC is the TV series everyone knows SJP from. Yeah, I should watch more TV because I generally don't get TV references. I'm pretty bad at the whole watching TV thing. All right, here's our crazy spoiler pieces. Ooh, and it fits nicely there in front of that ball joint spot. Hey, we got Click and Cliff. Welcome in, Click and Cliff. Hot dog, mustard, and ketchup, saying CK. Caribbean Girl saying open plumbing. That sounds delicious. Click and Cliff, we need your hot dog. How do you make your hot dog, Cliff? Oh my god, you like Miracle Whip? What's wrong with you? Miss Bucket deserves real mayo. Moving on to the next comment. Caribbean Girl saying onions on hot dogs, y'all delish. Ooh, I could try an onion on a hot dog. I could do that. And then Blowheed didn't say anything else. Blowheed, I've not tried one. I might the next time I visit Scotland. Yes, you should. Blowheed said they were good in a previous comment that he mentioned. How does this thing attach on here? This way. Ooh, so our spoiler is facing up towards the hip. Alright, fancy. Blowheed is on a roll tonight. He's flirting, he's gonna realize one day he likes Miracle Whip. He's really on a roll. Cliff's wondering how everyone is doing. We're all doing pretty good. Mustard, ketchup, and relish, and onions. Cliff's got the onions in there as well, like Caribbean Girl. Okay. Next hot dog I have, I'm gonna try some onions on there. The old Mech won't be dancing to Ricky Martin anytime soon. No, it will not be. It will not be. Threading the tiny hole between funny and creepy. Key is to know when to leave it, I think. There you go. Onion on a dog is like a coney. I've never heard of a coney. What's a coney? Alright, we got that. We're gonna get this because we're building things correctly, and we got a second set of. Yeah, he's got this like constant like knee bent pose. I don't like it. I don't know why. Like you basically, yeah, you got like this constant knee bending pose. I don't love it. Oh well. It's a lot of sweet though. They're just a regular Mars bar, battered and fried. Get one and eat it off a plate. Don't be a hero. Something American after Coney Island, likely. I don't know. I've never heard of a Coney. All right, moving on. We got more feet. Okay, I wonder. So the feet are slightly different, but very similar. Instead of 2 translucent studs at the front, we get this 1x2 with the rounded edges. But so far, it's almost exactly the same. I should just be building 2 of these. I know I'm going to need 2 feet. Why am I not just instantly building 2? No stickers with this set, which there was some stickers with the older one, which I'm okay with no stickers. So, I don't know, man. I feel like the feet are worse. Like, I like the translucent blue studs. I think that gives it a little bit of character. And the older one, at least, stickers or not, it had some detail with those stickers. These ones are rather plain. I don't know. And it's almost got that, like, lean back. Like that lean back, lean back. I don't know. Okay, Mayo's got the hot dog with ketchup, mustard, and grated cheese from Wendy's Milk Bar. Okay, yeah, they're an ice cream parlor that sells hot dogs in my country. I know that sounds weird. No, I'm good. I'm good with a Wendy's that sells a hot dog. That's fine. That is fine. Scott, a Coney hot dog is a beef frankfurter, okay, traditionally in a natural casing, placed in a soft steamed bun. Oh, that sounds good. And topped with a specific beanless all-meat savory sauce, yellow mustard, and diced raw white. Okay, onions, yeah, for sure. That's the most made-up American I'm only playing. That's a hot dog with onions and barbecue sauce. It sounds really good, especially the bun. The bun makes the hot dog half the time. If you have a bad bun in a hot dog, it's just not the same. Okay, I do like this double blaster action we got going here with this new mech. I'm not gonna lie, I love that. We got double blaster. We doubled the amount of blasters from the last mech. The bun makes a hot dog, though. So, Scott, without George, someone else can be number 1. Hey, there you go. Is there even numbers? Oh, yeah, there is numbers. Yeah, Scott is number 1. Who's number 2? Blowheat? Nope, Blowheat's number 3. Matt's number 2. Keeps changing. In memory of George. Fair. I love onion flavor, but hate the texture. Actually, I don't mind a bit of crunch from an onion. It's actually not too bad in my eyes. CK saying, alright, so now that we're talking about food, I'm going to go eat chips. What's everybody's favorite type of chips? Alright, CK's wondering what the chip types are. I'm not a huge chip person. I think I like probably all dressed. I like a good barbecue chip, but I don't like how chips get stuck in my teeth. So I don't go for chips too often. I could even eat like sour cream. I could eat a bunch of different types of chips probably, but I don't go for them regularly. Okay, we got an arm going here. Again, all stickerless. Almost like the arm's like accented in red, which is kind of opposite. No, I guess the leg. The leg is gold. The arm is gold, accented in red, and then the body is red with literally no gold. We got the chips in there, all dressed. There you go. I'm eating all dressed, my friend. Oh, I like all dressed too. That is also very Canadian. Water time, thank you. So Canadian. Doritos or tortilla chips? Ooh. Okay, if it's Doritos, I'll probably go for like a Cool Ranch. I do like some Cool Ranch Doritos. They're pretty good. Okay, I do like this arm. I'm not gonna lie. I like kind of like the shoulder blade area of this arm, and I can't ignore the double blasters. Double blasters is pretty awesome. Still don't like his lean back though. I'll show a like he's got a constant lean to him. I don't know. Don't say that, Jay. George is fine. Don't talk like he's dead. I didn't mean to talk like he's gone forever. Oh, Miss Vicky's. Miss Vicky's are pretty good. Is all dressed Canadian? Could be, yeah. Is there no all dressed chips in America? Down in the States? You guys are missing out on some all dressed stuff. Really? I didn't even realize that all dressed chips were Canadian. Did not even realize that. Alright, how is this second arm going to come out? I feel like it's not going to be as good as the first arm. Mayo saying, I've eaten so many multi-packs of chips, whether potato or corn over the years, I don't play favorites anymore. Whatever is on sale. Hey, there you go. That's a good way to look at it. That is a great way to look at it, actually. Salt and vinegar, barbecue, ketchup mixed together. Oh, okay. You don't have ketchup either? What? Yeah, Cool Ranch. Cool Ranch, my favorite. Yeah, they're pretty good. Never heard of it. All right. Are there Ruffles in the U.S.? CK's wondering. Doritos, did anyone notice how much more they cost now? See, I don't really buy chips, so I wouldn't have noticed a cost increase there. But it does not surprise me, because like Blowheed was saying earlier, everything has gone up in price like crazy. You know what I forgot? Haha. My blasters are non-functioning at the very moment. Because I forgot their little trigger pieces in them. There we go. Now they will function. Locked and loaded. I have an American family and I have to smuggle all-dressed chips into the States like I'm a drug lord. I believe ketchup chips are Canadian only as well. What? All-dress is Canadian. Ketchup is more common in Canada. I think some states have them. Wow. I did not realize all these exclusive chip and yeah. That's kind of sad. You guys should have all-dressed chips. They're good. They're really good. Okay, we got a couple extra pieces here. Both our mechs are done. Oh, I guess I should put the arm on. Now they're done. So this is what gets me with this one is, okay, so because of, okay, I guess he doesn't have a constant lean back if you really like hunch him forward. Yeah, I guess I was more thinking he's like that, but you can hunch him forward enough that he doesn't have the lean back too bad, I guess. But this is where I think these are lacking. Like I love the posability of this elbow joint on the old one, and I like the swivelness of this. Let's check something real quick. I'm curious. I did not try this with the Thanos one. We can almost get like the ultimate mech here. I feel like we can do this. Okay, so hear me out. We got, well, let's keep your belt on. We got, look at this. Check this out. Oh no, I just did everything backwards. And now I'm breaking it. Oh my goodness, where did that piece go? piece even was it? It was like a critical... Yeah, it was literally the piece that... Where'd you go? Piece down. There it is. Okay, bear with me. Bear with me here. How does this go in here? That goes there. That goes there. Gotta rip the legs back off to put them on the other side. I think. Oh, you know what I could have just done? Literally flipped the hips around, because the hips flip around. Anyhow, okay, let's do this. There we go. Okay, so which way are the hips supposed to go? So it is really supposed to be this way. Okay, I'll do this once more. At least we'll get it right. Okay, so hear me out here. We have the ultimate mech now. We have the old mech's arms and legs, because we have that posability in, you know, the wrist, and I guess this one doesn't even have elbows, so I was complaining for not much. Well, I guess, yeah, that's his elbow there. That's his elbow. Yes, he has elbows. Okay, so we have the flexibility in the shoulders and the elbows now, and the knees. So we got the old mech legs, the old mech arms on the now hip swivelness of the new mech. And I feel like the combination of the two is actually really cool. And, oh, he's supposed to sit. He sits in this one, which is probably better for him. Yeah, because this one he was standing up in, and he's technically able to kind of move in there, and he's, yeah, so we got Iron Man Mech 2.5 in movable hips and legs, knees, elbows, and there's our mechs. We have a pile of mechs that we've built. Yay! That was a little uncalled for, probably. That's okay. Blowheat, are you Canadian? And if you're saying Giant Tiger, yeah, I'm pretty sure Blowheat's from the Toronto area, because he was telling Caribbean Girl to go to Norm's Pizza. And that was around Wasaga Beach or something, or somewhere there. Collingwood, Wasaga Beach. Some brands are only Canadian, like Old Dutch and Covered Bridge. Mayo saying they sold Cool Ranch Doritos here for only a short time. Ate them a lot, but I still prefer the Mexicana flavor we have here that y'all don't over there. Mexicana flavored, specifically Doritos? That sounds pretty good. Are they a little spicy? I like spicy. I thought you were in America. Makes sense now. Matt saying, I think they changed the mech so younger kids could make them easier. That's quite possible. I personally like the old ones, and I will definitely put these back the way they should be, because I just made a monstrosity of mechs here. But you know what? I do like the new mech as well. I'm not saying I don't like it. I just don't like the lack of movability in the knees and the elbows. This belt, for some reason, wants to come off very easily on the new mech, and then I don't like a little bit less detail in them. But I do like the shoulders and the double blasters that this guy gets. So he's pretty cool. But I do personally think the older mech, oh my goodness, is my favorite of the two. And I'm just destroying these mechs now. There we go. And I dropped a little blaster thing. Okay. So, I know this stream was a little shorter than most. And I found something the other day, and I know it's not Marvel related, so it's not really going to go with anything, but there's our two mechs side by side. Let me know in the chat which one you prefer. New mech, old mech, old mech, new mech. Let me know in the chat which you prefer. And Ultron is here trying to be part of the party as well. I found something at Walmart. 42233. These are called Mighty Machines Series 1. Now, I'm going to put this away for a second. Mighty Machines Series 1. So, I guess you get a little cardboard road plate, I assume, from this. I saw this the other day at Walmart, and I was like, I have never seen this set before. What is this? And then I saw Series 1, and I'm like, okay, is this like something CMF-y going on here? Like, what's going on? So I had to get one and see what it was all about. And yeah, I'm just going to open it now, and we'll see what's going on with this. Then I was looking at the Lego site. These things are back-ordered on the Lego site. And I didn't really understand why. So I'm curious on what is going on with these. I bleed the maple sauce, same Blowheed. Yeah. Smoky bacon are real good, just saying. Oh, yes. Smoky bacon does sound really good. Now, this is a Technic set. I normally don't play with Technic too much, but I guess there's 2, 4, 6, 8 different things to collect here, and it's okay. So we got a little steam roller out of this one, and I don't know, is it like a game? You get like a damaged road plate here, so I don't really know what this is all about. But I thought it would be neat to check it out along with you guys and see what's going on. I think I like the new one better, saying Scott. Okay, that's fine. That is A-okay. You know what? The new one does have a better like design. I just get stuck on the movability. Even my buddy was like, the new ones are better. I was like, no, the movability. So we got 8 different machines here that we can pull out of these blind boxes. So there is a little QR code. I assume you can see which one is which out of this. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Let's build up some Technic little construction equipment. We're going to start it off with a brown cross rod? I don't know what it's called. I'd be really bad with Technic piece names. Blowheat stirring the pot. I'm very nice, but Canadians are better. Oh boy, yes, stirring the pot for sure, Blowheat. Wow, 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 wow. Well, I should look for that. I never seen that. Yeah, I had never seen it either. And when I was looking on the Lego site for these, okay, they're in the new section. And I literally would have just scrolled right past. So sometimes the packaging of something, kind of can catch your eye, and you might not have noticed it before. And that's definitely what happened here. I saw it. I was like, Series 1, I'm very intrigued. What is going on here? And yeah, now I'm here building it. So we'll see what it kind of consists of. I think this is probably my least favorite one. I would have loved to have gotten the backhoe or the little crane or the dump truck or the cement mixer. I think this is literally one of my least favorite ones. But that's alright. I was just, like I said, very intrigued on I guess the series. The blind box in the series was what was getting me. Scott's awesome. He's American and always nice. Oh yeah, Scott is awesome. Matt saying I like the old ones better. All right. Not only is Scott awesome, pretty much everybody on my chat is awesome. So I don't build Technic too much. I don't know if anyone else does or doesn't, but I'm not a huge Technic fan. I don't know how many of these I will buy. I do have one more. Because when I saw it, I was like, maybe should get a second one. Because it was like a blind box type thing. We'll see. I don't know if I'll... that one's got like a roll cage type thing going for it. Whoops. I saw a jar of Biscoff spread at Walmart. Thought of you all. Yeah, and Scott's saying, and you didn't buy it? I don't know what I would have done if Canada didn't have Biscoff. I love America. I'm just being silly, though. Scott can wrestle me for his mod status. Oh, boy. Yeah, if Canada didn't have Biscoff, we would not be where we are in our Scott... in our JaysBucket Scott relationship. We would not be where we're at, I don't think, at this moment if Canada did not own up and have Biscoff. But thankfully we don't ever have to wonder what that multiverse would consist of. We are in the present where Canada does have Biscoff. Whew. They're in the minifigure scanning app, so I think you can scan it. Okay, I didn't even think to look at the minifigure scanning app. That makes sense, though. Oh, I do like these big rolly pieces. You got big rolly pieces, and they like kind of interlock together in there. So that's cool. You know what? I shouldn't judge this thing quite yet. I shouldn't judge it before I build it. Go. We got the little roller. Mayo saying they remind me of the Pocket series of toy cars from Driven by Batat. Yeah, I was like I said, I was very curious about them. So he's at the moment standing up like this. And Matt is saying they are interesting. I will look for one. Awesome. Yeah, I thought I would show these to you guys at least. This is an interesting little connection piece here. Let's see how this goes. No, I thought about it, but I don't eat a lot of spread, so I didn't. Okay, yeah, we have a great community here. We sure do. Oh. Okay, so this little piece here looks like a 9, kind of. Seems like this is a very strange... Oh, I thought it stuck in, but it doesn't. It sticks up. Okay, what am I doing here? Oh. I need to stick these, actually... in there first. Okay, so that gets attached all together there. Then this sticks up. That goes through. So this sticks up for some reason. No, the other way. No, that way. Okay, that looks right. Then we stick this fella down. So we got these two little sections. This goes through here. And then another gear piece goes there. Wobbles back and forth a little bit. I'm not sure why, but maybe we'll... Oh, that's to steer it. Okay, that's cool. And we got a couple wheels. And they just go on these here. Oh, that's pretty neat, actually. Okay, so here's our fella. So you got the steamroller, and then the red knob here turns the wheels, so we can kind of control. Now it doesn't like. Oh yeah, the wheels do move actually pretty good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so yeah, there's 2 gears here that move this thing forward and backward and whatnot. It actually does work half decent. Okay, and then we got this little thing here. I don't know. It's got some symbols on here. I'm not really sure what they're for. It's got like a car with 5 different levels, I guess. And then it's got a little wrench and a screwdriver, and then a wheel and a diamond. So not really sure what those are all about, but. Then we got the broken down road that we need to steamroll over and fix. So I assume the 8 come with different backs here that you can kind of place down and go around doing your construction work and whatnot. But yeah, I thought that was a cool little blind box to build something different than a minifigure or a poly bag. So. Is this retired? No, this is brand spanking new. Like literally brand new and back ordered on the Lego site. Like you can't even buy it on the Lego site because it's back ordered. So I found them at Walmart, and then I found them actually they were at the store I was at today too. I didn't buy any there, but yeah, not retired at all. I think I want the concrete truck. It looks fun. Yeah, I'm actually I might scan some of these. I try not to scan the minifigures, but I kind of want the backhoe and the crane. The wrecking ball crane looks pretty cool. So there we go. We definitely do, and it's awesome. I miss George, though. Water time. Thank you, CK. Appreciate it. Packing my luggage for the Brick Slopes Convention in Utah this weekend. Gotta go. Bye, guys. Take care, Mayo. Have a safe trip, man. Appreciate you coming in. I have those in white as TP in a couple of my trains. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a good part, actually, for toilet paper. That's a great part. Scott, it's not retired. I think they came out this month. I just totally missed them. And that's the thing. Like, I completely overlooked them on the site. Completely overlooked them. Would have never bought one just strictly from the site. But when I saw it in the store, and it's packaging like a minifigure style, and it's quite a large box compared to a minifigure. Like, it's probably double the size, almost. Maybe not double, but like, it's quite a big box compared to a minifigure. So when I saw it, and it was the same price as a minifigure, I assume it's not even big because of that. Like, I don't even know why it's that big. That could probably fit in a minifigure box, and this is not a lot of pieces. So, like, they probably could have packaged this in a minifigure blind box. Maybe it gives the illusion there's more going on in there, but whatever. You just drive over your car with it, then fix your car. There you go. Is it on the Lego website? It is, but it's back ordered, so it's crazy. Crazy. And fix the road where you drove over your car. Yeah, it's under Technic. It's also under the new section. Way down though, way down. Website $5.99 Canadian. Not sure the price will be less. Yeah, cool builds. Normally don't scan the first few for the fun of the randomness. Yeah, I normally don't scan the minifigures at all. The odd one I have here and there, but I really try not to scan the minifigures. But these ones I might actually scan if I can get the specific ones I want. So yeah, fun little build. Couple fun mechs. But there you go. I know they're not related, Marvel and Technic, but I figured I'd showcase them off a little bit. All right, well, thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I had a lot of fun building these things with you guys. Really appreciate all of you for being here. There should be, I'm hoping there'll be a polybag build at some point throughout the week. Oh, my poll. Thank you, Caribbean Girl. My poll. Yes, my poll. Oh my goodness. Okay, my poll. How many mechs is too many mechs? I also didn't spin the wheel. What am I doing? Okay, thank you, Caribbean Girl. How many mechs is too many mechs? I think the votes might have changed, but the percentage is basically the same. So we got 0 mechs at 42%. So some of y'all don't want to see any more mechs, and I get it. 1 mech is enough, is 17%. No more than 2 mechs, 0%. And an army of mechs, 42%. So there we go. We've ended the poll with a tie, basically as we started the poll, just slightly lower percentage for both. But we got a tie with 0 mechs and an army of mechs. So there you go. Now I gotta spin the wheel. Great build. See you next time. Take care, everyone. The polybag video was fun. Yes, I enjoy making those. I enjoy doing them. I have a few polybags, so I should be able to do quite a few of those. And I'm kind of back in the rhythm with things here, space setup and whatnot. So I think I can get back in the rhythm of doing polybag builds. Pick your color for the spin the wheel. We will remove the other camera so we can spin the wheel. Pick your color. We got, the whole rainbow here, and then we're going to spin the wheel to see what we are building next week. We got a couple on here. No, we just have the one still. Okay, so we got we got a few things going. All right, Caribbean Girl saying green. Scott saying buy the buck. Scott, I need a color. Orange. Okay, all right, here we go. Spin the wheel, see what we're building next week. Imagine if I ended the stream without spinning the wheel. Oh! Scott got it. Orange from Matt. Scott's gonna regret picking orange and then it also landing on orange. And I'm not sure what is with the wheel, but the wheel really loves mini dolls. The wheel loves some mini dolls. We got a Disney castle, Disney princess. We have now, the wheel has picked off Friends, another Disney set, Snow White, and now the wheel has granted Scott another mini doll. I'm sorry, Scott. I think this will be the last mini doll I actually own, but here you go. So I'm pretty excited to build this one, actually. I'm not going to lie. The amount of gold that's in this set just looks absolutely awesome to me. 557 pieces. It is quite a few pieces in this one, so we might be a little bit of a longer stream. Probably no polybag, no minifigure next week. But yeah, you know what? I think it'll be a good one, Scott. I think it'll be a good build. I like castles. I like gold. And I think this is the last mini doll I actually own in a sealed set. So there shouldn't be any more for at least a while. Scott was first. The wheel is rigged. It sure is. It sure is. So he wins, right? Golden set though. Yeah, you know what? I think it's going to be a good set overall. So there you go. Oh my goodness. 40708 Lego Disney. Mini Disney Ariel's Castle. I think it'll be a good build. I think it will be a good build overall. All right. Well, now I'd like to thank everybody for hanging out with me. You guys are amazing as always. And yeah, hopefully everybody has yourself a great week. And we will see you back here next Sunday. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good one.